move into the middle inning.
Oh, just late. He's set. Stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Left fielder.
Coming to the plate, Weber. He singled his last time up. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Runner goes for third. Strike taken to throw. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Throw back to second, and that's a double to straightaway right field. Blondie is right there as he takes it for the second out. So striding in, Bobo Blondie due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie Calderon.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Blondie looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about it. Ready once again, Bobo Blondie. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go! Into the bleachers and gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Chicago rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ed Newcomb earns his 5th winner of the year. Henry Reyes takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. John Brasky closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody. MLB Network's coverage of. So striding forward now, Scott Wolf. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Skied into straightaway right. Blondie giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Bobo Blondie drove in 2 of his club's
around as much as some of the new age.
Coming to the plate now, Bobo Blondie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Nathan moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. At the plate, Bobo Blondie. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bobo Blondie.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping into the box, Nathaniel Weber. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Now at the plate, Richard Wilder.
Shortstop, Richard Wilder.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it.
Now in the box, Bobo Blondie. He singled his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
He's running. That's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Might have been trying to avoid the double play ball by putting the runner in motion, but that ended up just causing a different kind of double play, the strike him out, throw him out kind. Not how the offense drew that one up. So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
6-2, the final total today. Chicago jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Eddie Cabrera gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
No errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, the 3rd and final game in this. Roberto Portillo is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point. And it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bobo Blondie. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on.
Settling in now, Elvis Huerta, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Huerta.
Launch to right field and deep. Blondie going back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
Richard Wilder.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Blondie is there. 1 away. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, can you even see the defensive positioning of this team? I'm blinded by how much gold is out there. Can I get some shades for this one? If this offensive team has any hope of scoring, they better hit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Elvis Huerta. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Blondie, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in, Bobo Blondie. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bobo Blondie.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Weber.
Digging in, Jonas Ortega, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. At the plate, Andrew Velasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Runner breaks for third. This one's down to third. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. Ready for another shot now. Bobo Blondie. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Now batting, Nathaniel Weber.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder, Nathaniel Weber.
Runners on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Throw won't get him. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rod.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in score.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Henry Franco. He singled his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blondie is there to put it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Bobo Blondie. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Huerta is there, and he has it for the out. Leading off the inning, Henry Franco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Striding in once again, Rodney Nathan.
Rodney Nathan.
Skied into straightaway right. Blondie on the move. 2 down. Digging in once again, Bobo Blondie. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Up. Smallwood moving to his left. Makes the play. One away. 7-1 the final today. The St. Louis Cardinals used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it. Tuesday night baseball. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Bobo Blondie. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Stockton at second with 2 down. Clark has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3. So he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In now, Ed Alderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ed Alderson.
Hit in the air to right field. Blondie is there, 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at what. Now at the plate, Bobo Blondie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
At the plate, Stephen Abreu. Alderson at second. Dabrowski is over at first with 1 away. High in the air down the right field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1. Stepping in, Bobo Blondie. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Runner goes for second. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready for another chance? Edgar Guevara, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Skied into straightaway right. Blondie moves over. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, William Joe.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Blondie is after it, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a... Stepping up now, Bobo Blondie, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Right side, hit hard. And this is a base hit, as that'll get the tying run home from third, and the Cardinals have drawn even here.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And now the Gateway Arch illuminated at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to Baseball On. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Xavier Dabrowski. He flew out in his last at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. High and deep to right. Blondie racing back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Now the relay home. He's in there at the plate. They've broken through to take the lead. Digging in and looking for more, Bobo Blondie. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Damon Friedrich earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Kyle Furillo earns the save out of the bullpen, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
A player with a hot bat gets a call from his representative. It seems the player has grown unhappy with his role. A player is confronted with a less than stellar stat. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A follow-up call to a complaint this player issued about how he's being used. For now, the player will go along with the team's designs. A manager checks in with his ball club. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skill.
Afternoon baseball now on a Henry Reyes will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Digging in now, Bobo Blondie. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that striding into the box, Bobo Blondie, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay home. And he is safe at the plate. And the lead is now 3-0. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Standing in, Jonas Ortega.
Third baseman, Jonas Ortega.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle to second for one. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Digging in.
The right fielder, number 21, Bobo London.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Odom is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cards leave one. They lead it 6-0. So now it's
launch angle. Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. St. Louis get their 20th home win this year. Henry Reyes earned his 9th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikes. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the St. Louis. Chris Campos will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Here comes the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Lifted the other way to left center. Cortez is going to have room out there as he puts this. Digging in the switch hitter, Derek Gomes. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied into straightaway right. Blondie sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Whitaker is on his way home. He will score, and they lead now by 4. And he throws it away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bobo Blondie. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Whitaker is in his tracks now. And there's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Bobo Blondie.
Right fielder, Bobo Blondie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Onto the lawn and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 15 for him thus far as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Striding in for the Indians, Hubert Knight. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair, a home run. So digging in now, Bobo Blondie, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't...
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nathaniel Weber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-2, here it comes. Now the runner breaks for the plate, and a slider called strike 3 as he... Ready now, Herb Alley. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 3-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blondie has a play. Makes the catch, but third breaks for home. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 9-5 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives it.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Cleveland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Fernando Diaz earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious.
MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Cleveland Indians and... Into the box now, Bobo Blondie. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not kidding.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Roosevelt Cochran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this has got to be a cool moment for the pitcher right here. He doesn't get an opportunity to work on the offense.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bobo Blondie. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Now to the plate, Nathaniel Weber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a snap throw to first. A dive, but he's back. He's running. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Andrew Velasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the runner's breaking for third. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Jonas Ortega. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Grounded to third. Reined in. On to second, but the throw is wide. 1 run is scored. And he's safe.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
Stepping in, Bobo Blondie. He singled his last time up.
Bobo Blondie.
First delivery to him on the way. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now his. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Bobo Blondie. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
In his career, Blondie now has over 550 career homers in the big leagues, and only time will tell just with how many he'll end up hitting. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Bobo Blondie will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Jimenez comes on now and makes the catch. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Nino Cortez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been riding in Edgar Fuentes.
Number 10, shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Blondie on the move. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
15-7 is the final score here. St. Louis hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Juan Crespo earns win number 7 on the season. Roosevelt Cochran was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 30 minutes.
Time to get the weekend. Stepping into the box, Bobo Blondie, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Huerta ranging back at the track. The wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center. 19th home run for him on the season. The Nationals lead it now 3-0.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first.
Leading off the inning, James South, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So coming to the plate, Bobo Blondie. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Diamond racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Digging in to try. Again, Bobo Blondie. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Huerta coming on. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Into the box, James Sow.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, James Sow.
Lifted in the air out to right. Blondie will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So stepping in, Bobo Blondie. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Blondie.
Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Check swing grounder to the right side. Franco takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Eddie McGowan.
Number 6, Eddie McGowan.
Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Blondie moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Elvis Huerta. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Huerta.
And that's in there for a strike. Rowley. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Doug Palacios wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Hugh Durham hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.
welcome to the gate. So striding in, Bobo Blondie. He begins this one with the fourth best batting.